Welcome to Real Authority. Hoppers was surprising to me, and I mean very much surprising. I just got out of seeing it in IMAX, and by the time this video is done, I'll have done my double feature with The Bride. Honestly, before seeing Hoppers, I would have said I'm more excited for The Bride than that, but I mean, that still reigns true, but I just saw it, might as well talk about it. Disney Pixar's latest adventure, a teen who's basically wanting to protect nature because the mayor of a town is building a highway on land that is pretty much sacred to her, as well as the environment. So she discovers a way to put her brain inside the brain of a hopper and basically tries to team up with other animals to save this landscape as well as nature itself. I mean, it's not all of nature, it's just this town, but yeah, very effective messaging. I mean, beforehand, the concept sounded cool, but the trailers, but I mean, I was willing to give it a chance, even though I didn't look at reviews beforehand. Enough people were saying it's good for me to find out, and to be quite honest, still wanted to keep expectations low because Pixar is always known for making good movies. Like Elio came out last year and it was good. Don't know if it's to the standard of Pixar's best, but it's good. Long story short, Pixar's synonymous with quality, so Hoppers was guaranteed maybe to be a good movie, but I was also just hoping for the best. And also I was a bit tired, so I was afraid that would ruin it. No, wow. I guess starting off with the animation, obviously Pixar is known for brilliantly 2D animated films, and it continues here. Like, the visuals look so neat, especially when they interweave like realistic elements like water. It just looks so fluid and just so eye-popping that you cannot help but just be in awe of it. Then again, it's Pixar. Even their worst movies are best animated feature. Well, no, Cars 2 wasn't, but you get what I mean. Great animation. Also, Piper Chung, as well as the rest of the voice cast, like, she's the titular Hopper. Maybe this alleviates the need to include photos, but I don't know. She's like you. But she does a great job at making her character energetic, but also sympathetic in a lot of ways. Plus, the comedy is really good. Jesse Andrews' screenplay as well. But back to Piper Chung, yeah, standout. She's so strong, and you ultimately care for her character in both human and gopher form. Beaver. It's a beaver. But the screenplay from Jesse Andrews, I was really shocked by it because I heard beforehand that this was Pixar's funniest movie, or they were trying to make it the funniest. Even though it starts off as like very slow, some comedy, yeah, it does pick up to ultimately become, yeah, a very much a big comedic delight, but I do feel that's not where its strengths lie. Strengths lie in its messaging. Like, I was very shocked at how well they handled the messaging about basically respecting nature. Like, we may take nature for granted as well as the environment, but I mean, let's be real here. The world may be falling apart, and the literal ground is filled with probably litter. I mean, I don't litter myself. I mean, who would admit to littering? But you get what I mean. It's absolutely heartbreaking. There's obviously more that we could do, but Hoppers really does a great job at emphasizing the importance of that topic. I'm hoping this leads to change. It even has me thinking about doing some outdoor environment friendliness or something. Yeah, that message is at the core of this movie with pretty engaging characters, eye-popping animation, ends in a way that I just found very fulfilling. When it gets comedic, it's really funny. Not every joke works, but the ones that do, really do. I may be going in circles, but what's really selling me on this movie is just the ultimate gravitas of the screenplay and how great they handle it. Like, it doesn't use this topic for cheap laughs. It's actually really compelling as well as just intriguing, and there are moments where I'm like, yeah, this is Pixar at their best. Score is also good, and cherry on top, the movie is 1 hour and 45 minutes. You can argue it can get a bit too long for its own good. When the story is as well written and well realized as Hoppers, it doesn't matter. Can't believe I'm saying this, but it is one of the best films of the year so far. I don't know if The Bride's going to be the same. I haven't seen it yet. I haven't seen any reviews. It's basically a 50-50. Hope it's entertaining. But if Hoppers is any indication, it has steep competition. That's how good it is. I don't know if it stacks up among Pixar's greats, but when a film this good probably outshadows everything they've done in the 2010s and 2020s, with some exceptions, it definitely deserves to be in the conversation. And screw you, marketing department, for making me think it's bad. Nah, The Real Authority proves 10 out of 10. Can't believe I'm saying that once again, but yeah, that's how good it is. Not gonna say anything else because it really is as simple as that. The more you start to unpack it, and you're honestly left engaged. So I don't want to spoil it out for you. Point is, check out Hoppers. Can't believe it's this good. Make sure to leave a like, subscribe to the channel, turn on notifications, and sorry for this polluted environment sound-wise, and comment your thoughts on the movie, and let me know what your favorite Pixar movie is. Is this their best film of the 2020s or what? All right, peace.